Hello everyone, this is Juan Sarmiento and today is Monday, April the 6th. Okay, our little account has been doing really well. 6880 $6,800 and $6,880. Remember that we lost some money at the beginning, so remember that we started with $30,000 back in September. So considering the market crash, we have done pretty well. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so I have a bunch of mostly bullish trades. The best thing to do is go to the activity and positions, click on this old layout, and you can say beta weighing and put the SPX so that they're all about the same in deltas compared to the SPX, except for this one here. But I know that that's a position that is completely out of the money. Okay. In total, I would say we are, let me just remove this here, can we? I call sometimes lottery ticket, but no, it's not separating it. So I'm not going to be able to show you that most of the account is delta positive. So let's go to the new layout. And we have here Costco is a bearish trade, but everybody else is on the delta positive side. Okay. And you can move all this, move to group, bullish. Okay, you can go one by one, moving them all to the bullish column. And that way you get an idea as to what your deltas are. Let's do that, okay? Let's finish it off. And here we have Starbucks is slightly negative, but we're going to fix that shortly. Let's move this to neutral. So then we can see that our deltas here is 389, which means we're very slightly bullish. Our thetas are very positive, which means every day that passes we make $37.70, everything else being equal. And the only bearish trade we have is Costco, which is delta negative as you can see, but it's still theta positive as well. Okay, there is plenty of capital we have here. Also buy option buying power 25. So we have about $10,000 invested. Okay, so I'm not going to enter any new positions. I think we are plenty bullish right now. Let's see what we can do about Starbucks. Let's take a look at the chart. And I don't know about you, but I consider this a bullish chart, and we're probably going to the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, that's my guess. Here what we have was a pullback, and that pullback is now over, and we're going to go up. You can do this. Use the Fibonacci. Now first let's draw. Let's see, oh, over here, down here, let's do the channeling. So from the bottom, extend to this higher low. And that's our channel. And so considering that it could go to the top of the channel, that's just my guess, all right? There's no rules about it. But in a Fibonacci retracement, you will have A, B, and C, but you could possibly do a double top as well. Okay, but let's say it goes here to the top of the channel, that will be $78, and the stock is currently at 67. Then it's likely to pull back again. let's take a look at analyze trade here, and this is what we have. It's a diagonal, and now it's at the top of it. I don't think it will pull back. It's more likely that it will go higher. Okay, so I want to transform into something more bullish. Now you notice with the diagonals, we have here a short that is due to expire on Friday, and we can simply roll that over and to the same as the other expiration of my long side. And by doing that, I transformed it into a vertical spread like this. Okay, am I gonna make a whole lot more money? No, $30 more. So it will be okay if you close this trade. Okay, for demonstration purposes, let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. And send that off. And we will end up with a diagonal that expires, not a diagonal, but a vertical spread that expires in April the 17th. So 2 weeks from now, less than 2 weeks from now. Another one is INCY, which did a big jump today. And let's show you, it's another diagonal, same situation, but the expiration is further out. Okay, so in this case, by doing the rollover, I guess, let's say expiration here to expiration, we do something very similar. And I say it's not worth it for a few more dollars. So I'm going to simply close this trade, okay? So that's the alternative to what we did with Starbucks. And the other one is BIG. Oh, okay, this is prettier. Okay, we are here, right at the center of our cone. There's still some room for the upside to make money there. Very bullish as well. I say let's stick with this one here. But I'm tempted to do another rollover, which will be to move the April 17 calls to May 15. Let's say 1 to expiration and see what we currently have. This is what we currently have. Okay, so I do want to do the rollover on this one because, yeah, we are at the top here, and then after, if the stock keeps rallying, we will lose money. So I'm going to do the rollover, and then ends up being like another richer diagonal. We would be at $141 at risk to make $154. Okay, so this is another rollover. I simply close my short and open a new short at the same strike price, but with a expiration a month from now. Okay, so I'm collecting more of a premium there. Look at the volatility is 94, so you are collecting quite a bit. Okay, and everybody else, I went through them. I'm not in a hurry to close any of them, but let's go over here and click on the P&L. We have Deere. Let's take a look at that. Microsoft and Starbucks, we already modified it. So let's take a look at Deere. DE. Here we are. Let's see. Am I bullish on it? Not as much. Here again, we could do a rollover, but I think like so. That looks pretty. Okay. Let's go to June. And then we end up with a vertical. Let's do that. and the other is Microsoft. See, these are modifications you can do. We remain bullish, and the trades are looking great for that rollover. So we have here Microsoft. In this case, I think I'm going to leave it alone because we are right here. If we leave it alone and the stock rallies, we make a little more money. But if it slows down, we can land here at the cone and get the most profit. So I'm going to leave that alone. Remember, you can also switch this around and make a bearish trade. Okay, so for example, the new short could be lower. For example, instead of 150, we could make it 145, and then it becomes a calendar spread, which will collect the maximum money here at 145, or you can even go further down to 140. And we will do that if and when we get bearish. Okay, you can switch those around. Okay, so you're not stuck with anything. Everybody else is sort of doing great. Okay, so I'm gonna quit here. Thank you very much for joining me, and I don't have any new trades, so we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Please be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Once you have done that, be sure to also click on the bell so you get a notification of future videos coming up in this channel. Be sure also to click like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to share it with your friends and family. Thank you very much. Don't forget to visit www.PutCallGenie.com. Then go and subscribe. You could simply subscribe as a visitor. It is free, and you would have access to several videos of interest for traders. You would be directed to this registration page. It is free. Once you have subscribed as a visitor, feel free to go to the tutorials and select the free videos. These are videos of general interest for all traders. Thank you very much.